This trip to Hong Kong wasn't just another vacation. It was a challenge to step out of my comfort zone, to pick up the camera and to document life as it unfolded. At first, I wasn't sure if I could do it. But what I didn't realize is that this vlog would teach me so much more about life than I ever expected. From reconnecting with my roots to capturing moments I'll cherish forever, this trip changed the way that I see myself and my story. So, if you've ever doubted yourself that your life isn't interesting enough or you held back from documenting it because of fear or awkwardness, come along with me. You might just see things differently too. Are you ready to party? Are you ready to party? Yes. When I say Hong, you say Kong. Hong.
Kong.
Hong.
Kong.
When I say Hong, you say Kong. Hong.
Kong.
Hong.
Kong.
Bye-bye. My mom's first time flying business.
Thank you for my daughter.
And then Leon's sitting right there. What are you watching? It is 2 a.m. on this flight and I'm looking oily as hell, but I'm so grateful for the DJI Osmo Pocket microphone because I could be whispering right now. Nobody can hear me. You guys can. So thank goodness for that. Can we just talk about how I'm vlogging? I can't believe I'm doing it. I started to really think about why I hated vlogging in the first place. I think it's the lack of control over the end result that scares me the most, because I feel like with a sit-down video that I typically do, maybe it's on one specific topic, all I have to do is be in front of a camera, hit record, and literally say what's on my script. But then with vlogging, it's almost the opposite. You just have to have this natural inclination to pick up the camera and film stuff or whatever's going on. And for some reason, having to film things in a non-controlled environment scares the shit out of me. I reflected on this and I realized that this is actually a huge theme in my life, especially before I took my sabbatical. For example, there's no way that I would do a podcast interview back then without the host sending me questions in advance so that I could prepare and make sure that I have full control over how I am going to show up for that interview. But this year, I actually did my first podcast interview where there was no questions sent to me in advance, and it was like one of the best interviews I've ever done. It was so much fun. Another example is like speaking stages. Before, I would only want to do keynotes where I have 100% control over the slides, and then this year I did my first speaking event since coming back from my sabbatical, and even though the event host wanted me to do a keynote, I wanted to challenge myself, and I said, you know what, I actually think I want to do a conversational fireside chat. And back then I would have never wanted to do that, because the idea of being interviewed on a stage in front of everyone, not necessarily knowing what the person's gonna ask or what I'm gonna say, like absolutely terrified me. And so I feel like vlogging might be the next evolution of this, where I am learning that my life is actually really interesting. Like, I have 5 pets: Jamba, Nugget, Juicy, Jelly, and Jocko. Every day is so interesting with those fur babies, and I think that's worth sharing. Or like, I am starting a beverage company with my fiance, Leon, and as we speak, I am on this flight because I am headed to Asia to source teas for our product. That is really interesting. Or the fact that I still feel very interested in talking about anything related to being a creator, because that's literally my life, but it's not necessarily the only thing I want to talk about. Even on my Instagram, I've been like experimenting with just doing videos for fun. I will do videos about how I do my bangs or something like that, and those videos actually get more views and more plays than videos where I'm talking about sit-down lessons and all of that stuff. I think as time has gone on, I feel like I've gotten more evidence that I have a life worth sharing, and I think that's why I'm challenging myself to pick up the camera and start vlogging, because I don't feel like a regular niche down one topic sit down video does me justice. And so all this to say, I have no idea how this video is going to turn out. This is a new thing for me, and I also don't know if what I said is even going to make it in the final video. I just have to trust the process and trust that everything's going to come together. Anyways, I'm excited to bring you guys along this trip and to see how everything unfolds. Old school Hong Kong. This is what it was like back then, eating at a Hong Kong restaurant on the street. We are in the taxi now on the way to the hotel. Everyone's taking off their clothes because it's so hot. My mom's taking off her clothes. Leon's taking off his clothes. Hello. Hello. On our way to go see my grandpa for dinner. The area that my grandpa lives in. This is where my grandpa lives. Super high up. Ah yeah. 我應該咁阿爺健康 O 唔 OK 啊佢？睇唔到嘢。睇唔到嘢？聽唔到嘢。I think I did put too much pepper. They promised me that I would get photoshopped in, but they lied. We are so tired. So we just finished having dinner with my grandpa and my uncle and my aunt. My grandpa is a 95, which is crazy. He's in super great shape, but I guess it's just really bittersweet being here because this time last year when we were here, it was to visit my grandma because my grandma had a bunch of cancers and all of that, and I didn't realize that that would be the last time that I would see my grandma. And so that was a huge wake-up call, and that's why every year I'm going to come back to Hong Kong because my grandpa's getting old. And I'm really grateful that I went on a sabbatical last year because I don't think I would have visited my grandma if I was still working. Yeah, I think overall I'm just feeling really grateful that me burning out came at the right time. Because if it hadn't happened, then I don't think I would have seen my grandma before she passed away. So yeah, just feeling bittersweet. Gym in our hotel. At the K11 Musea shopping mall in Jinjiazhou. How gorgeous! Okay, so right now we are in Jinjiazhou and it is so beautiful. There's wind, which is why my bangs are kind of going crazy, but I'm wearing my Meta Ray-Ban glasses for the first time. I got the transitional lens and it turns into sunglasses when it's hot out or when it's sunny out, and then it turns into like clear glasses when I'm indoors. So these glasses actually take videos, which is so cool. And I bought it for this trip because we're gonna go to Taiwan to meet a couple of our potential suppliers, and I definitely want to film that point of view without making people feel uncomfortable and having a camera out. And so yeah, these glasses are so dope. I'm so glad I got them. Jinjiazhou is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Hong Kong. Leon and I spent the day soaking it all in while doing market research for Super Boba. We have had Boba every single day on this trip, but it's for good reason because it is for business. Afterwards, we met up with my mom for lunch at Menhua Bing. Their barbecue pork rice is bomb.com. If you are ever in Hong Kong, you have to try it. And so is their dong lai cha, aka milk teas, which is my favorite drink. It's been over 20 years since my mom and I have traveled to Hong Kong together, so it was really nice to just hang out and have some quality time together. What are you doing? Jeez. Okay, so during the time that I'm filming this video, it is November 7th, and I still have 3 more videos left to post for my 6-part YouTube series. And luckily, before we even came on this trip, I batch filmed everything, and now what's left to do is editing the videos. And right before I left, I also hired a video editor because I knew there was no way in heck that I'm gonna be editing videos during my trip because it would take me so much time. And so now I am just reviewing my editor's edits and giving my notes and everything. And then after I'm done doing this, we then have a photo shoot. So I have a couples photo shoot that I booked with me and Leon, and then I also have a mom and daughter photo shoot. So I'm super excited, and hopefully I get this done so that I can get ready for the photo shoot. This is the best travel foundation because it's not a liquid, and it actually covers up quite a bit, and the finish is quite natural. Babe, in my Chanel bag in the front pocket, there's a MAC lipstick, black. Can you get it for me and bring it here, please? Do you see it?
Sure.
Huh? Yes. Thank you. This is our photographer.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Darren.
Darren! We're taking photos around Mongkok. And it's been so much fun so far. Thank you so much. So how do you want
So
us?
just like both of you like drinking in front of each other.
Okay.
While you guys
Oh, I love the
I got
walking
the
one.
tuxedo. Yeah.
Okay, so we just finished our first mother-daughter photo shoot. How was it?
Excellent.
Excellent! I have been drinking so much bubble tea as market research. Hello, beautiful Hong Kong. All right, this is round one of buffet. This is Leon's plate. Very moderate, very conservative. This is mine. I just get everything that I like. Are you happy?
So far so good.
This is one of the best buffets that I have ever had in my life.
係啦，係啦，你搞唔掂嘅話。
Have you been here before? So we are now picking up these cookies. There are so many people here trying to get these cookies. If you buy them in Canada, it's like $68. Here, it's way less than that. And so we are stocking up on these delicious ass butter cookies from Hong Kong. Bevan,
Yeah?
how's taking care of my cats? Why?
There's so much shit. There's like 4 cats shitting in one litter box. It's too much shit.
There's not one litter box, there's 5 litter boxes.
No! There's 2 that I was like, oh, not bad, not bad. I get to the downstairs and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Molly was like helping me upstairs. She's like, oh, this one's not bad. Here. And she went downstairs. She's like, oh, it's all ready for you.
Alright, so I'm having some revelations. I'm working out right now, and as I'm walking, I'm watching videos from people teaching you how to vlog, and I realized a few things. Number one, people actually have a vision or theme before they start vlogging to create a sense of structure. And I didn't have that coming into this video, but they also mentioned that it's okay to kind of leave a little bit of space, because as you document your life, that storyline or those themes might naturally emerge. And as I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of getting that sense for my vlog right now, where coming into it, I had no idea what I was going to be doing, what I was even going to be documenting. But because I'm actively vlogging, I'm realizing, oh, there's actually a lot of amazing things that have happened as a result of me picking up the camera. And I'm so glad that I picked up the camera. And so I think the theme that I've been stewing on is, for this vlog, I kind of want it to be about my first time vlogging in public. You know, 4 days ago, I would have never talked publicly out loud filming a video while everyone is working out. So we are in, oh fuck. I'm shy. And already in 3 days, I've kind of trained myself to be okay with that because the pain and the guilt of not picking up the camera is greater than the public embarrassment of vlogging in public. So that's what I'm learning, number one. Number two, I'm also learning that there's different ways to shoot content to create variety and to make it interesting for the viewer. And I really hope that this video has been interesting for you because just now I learned from this girl on YouTube that there's 3 different types of shots. There's a wide shot, a medium shot, and then a close-up shot. And every time that she goes and films, she makes sure that she has 3 of those shots with each scene. So that was really helpful. And then the third thing that I've learned is always bring your camera with you. So I'm like working out and this is the only day where I was like, you know what, I'm just not gonna bring my DJI Osmo Pocket. I'm just gonna leave it in the hotel room because I'm just walking. Like there's nothing interesting happening. But the thing is that as I'm walking and as I'm watching these videos, I'm getting so many ideas and I kind of wish that I had my camera with me to document this. And I had to get Leon to help me like at least show the B-roll of me walking on the treadmill, watching the videos. And then now I'm using my actual iPhone camera to film this segment. But I wish that I had my DJI Osmo Pocket so that I could show you guys what's going on. But anyways, 3 things that I'm learning.你以前細個有冇一個人生導師？呢個人生導師係邊個？同埋你係點識佢㗎？We're gonna interview my grandpa today, if he lets me.
And you're on.
Hello. T minus a few minutes for my interview.
Hello。點解咁快啊？
阿爺，我可唔可以問你啲問題啊？我想了解你多啲啊。OK， 我想知道你細個嗰陣時你點嚟香港㗎？
我18歲嚟到香港咧，我爸爸因為佢係做生意，嗰時賣啲布啊，賣完之後咧就收 cash 㗎嘛。咁我爹哋咧咁啊拖住我就喺後邊，佢就喺前面。點不知咧俾人哋咧喺山上邊咧又開槍打死我老豆。
嚇！咁你好驚咯？
翻老豆俾人打死，呢個好自然啦，就梗係走埋去攬住㗎啦。咁但係咧。就叫呢個係佢個仔嚟嘅，打埋佢咁樣。跟住點算啊？出嚟香港咧，嗰陣有火車，爬上個火車喺個火車個頂度啊。咁啊拋度咧，咁掹扶住個火車上面有一個吞路啊。Yeah。哇！嗰啲噴到啲煙出嚟咧，咁啊一出到嚟之後咧，一落嚟見到照，個面都黑晒啊！黑晒。你對我有咩期望？可能自己嘅兒女。就算係人哋嘅兒女、朋友嘅兒女，梗係都希望佢有上進之心。一定有自己一定要有刻苦耐勞，一定要捱得，一定要堅持，呢個最緊要。都係希望你哋一定要腳踏實地，堅持你做緊一樣嘢，你係好中意做嗰樣嘢，你要堅持到落去。唔好見到哎呀又賺錢少啲喎，又咁辛苦。咁咪唔得㗎，係咪？知道。每一樣嘢都一定要堅持。堅持。I also found out that once he came to Hong Kong, someone took him under his wing so that he could learn to be a plumber. He was incredibly poor, was illiterate, but he taught himself how to read by studying the newspaper. Eventually, he became a peddler and saved enough money to start his own plumbing business. This was in 1948, over 70 years ago. Eventually, his business grew, and he grew his family to 7 children and 9 grandchildren, one of them being me. And to this day, my grandpa still loves to work. His company has worked with some of the biggest hotels, hospitals, and theme parks in Asia. He takes great care of his employees, and he still manages to swim at 6 a.m. every single morning for the last 50 plus years. 咁你游水游咗30幾年，咁點解你咁中意游水嘅你？嗰個對我身體好啊，真係。哦。6點鐘起身，去到咧就差唔多7點。哇！咁啊游20零分鐘，咁啊上去餐廳，咁啊成班朋友喺度咁啊。哦，你同埋朋友游水㗎你？哦，好多㗎嘛。哇！最大年紀我㗎啦。最大年紀你？其他啲係60零啊、50零啊、70零啊嗰啲。See you, bye.
So just finished my little interview with my grandpa, feeling super proud of myself for even asking those questions. In my family, we don't really talk about emotional things, and it's crazy because a lot of the questions I asked, I don't think my own dad has asked or even my uncle has asked, and they actually were really excited that I was gonna speak to my grandpa and have a conversation with him. And I think both of them really want copies of the interview. And the reason why I decided I really wanted to do this is because last year I came to Hong Kong to visit my grandma, and I remember when I was leaving, I told my grandma, I'll see you next year, fully expecting that I was gonna see my grandma next year. But then she passed away like a couple weeks after I left. And so I think that really taught me a huge lesson of the regret that you might feel by not asking those questions. And so I just kind of had to put aside my awkwardness and discomfort of asking. I'm really happy that we ended up having that conversation and that we also recorded it so we can keep as a keepsake, because my grandpa is 95 years old. It's not very young. And even though he seems really healthy, just my lesson from my grandma is you never know how much time you have with someone. Hello, Cậu Phú. Hello, Morgan.
Hello, Uncle Ben.
Look at this noodle pool.
面包的用着。
Whoa. Oh, good. Doing a selfie with this cat. Wow.
我放㗎啦。
It's really heavy. Oh, so cute. Feels so good to do a little bit of sightseeing here and also being able to sit down at a more authentic Hong Kong style cafe or restaurant. My grandpa on my dad's side, he hates eating at places like that. He likes going to like more fancy upscale things. So me and Leon, we've just been eating like really good, but we really wanted to like have a more authentic hole in the wall experience, and so I'm happy that I'm getting that. And we got to see the Buddha. It's so beautiful here. There's like more nature and stuff, and I'm just so happy to see my mom reunite with her brother and them catching up. They haven't seen each other in like 5 years plus. So wholesome. So our next destination is Taiwan, and that one is really for Super Boba because we're going to be meeting with suppliers and trying out different teas and stuff. And I was telling Leon how I'm so glad that I'm vlogging here in Hong Kong because now I have less of an ick when I do stuff and I'm more bold and courageous. Yeah, we're gonna go ham vlogging in Taiwan now that I've practiced a little bit more, because I'm realizing vlogging is a skill I'm not very great at, but I'm eager to learn and get better at. So yay! So just chilling in the fisherman's village. Look at the views. Let me do a quick what's in the bag. Okay, so we are waiting for our dolphin boat ride right now, but while we're waiting, I want to do a really quick what's in my bag. So this is the Chanel Dumas backpack. I love this bag for traveling, and fun fact, actually I think all of my Chanel bags I got secondhand. I love shopping consignment. I love going to Japan to shop for consignment. Amazing. But okay, so this bag, you can fit so much inside. You guys are gonna be shocked with how much I have in here. So obviously I've got my wet wipes, and the reason why I have my wet wipes is because with my DJI Osmo Pocket, I have this attachment that's like a sticky attachment, and so in order for it to be sticky, I often have to like wipe it. And by the way, this is what happens when the attachment isn't sticky enough, so use this attachment with your own discretion. I have my Meta Ray-Ban case. I'm wearing them right now, which, by the way, let me just click on it. So I just double tap and you can see the blinking right now. I'm basically filming a video with my sunglasses. So there's that. Let me just turn that off. I also have these ND filters for my DJI Osmo Pocket. I haven't been using them on the trip, but basically what they are is it allows you to put it on your DJI Osmo Pocket when it's really sunny outside, and it makes it less bright. I also have a small rig as well. This is another attachment that I bought from my DJI Osmo Pocket. You can put any camera on this really, but basically it's super flexible. You can clamp it onto virtually anything that you can clamp it on, and it's so small and it fits in my purse, surprisingly. I also have my card holder and then some Tylenol and a pen, and then the front pocket right here, I've got my favorite MAC lipstick, some lip balm, and some sanitizer. And by the way, this bag's not even full yet with all this stuff inside, and so highly recommend if anyone's into like designer bags like I am, This one is by far, in my opinion, the best and most stylish for travel. I do wish I got the caviar leather instead of the lambskin because the lambskin's really delicate and I put so much shit in this bag. You tighten it, then you close it, and then that's it. That's my bag. Hope you enjoyed. And then if you're at all curious, this is my DJI Osmo Pocket. And so I basically have an Ulanzi cage on it, which allows me to put attachments such as this sticky adhesive that I actually got from my Insta Go 360 or something, which I don't use that camera, but I do use this attachment, and I basically add it on to the DJI Osmo Pocket. And then I also love how the Ulanzi attachment, it's got this like part right here. It's not really meant to be used with the microphone, but I find that the microphone fits it perfectly. You can just slide it back on. I also have a wrist strap attached to it as well, which makes me feel like I have peace of mind when I'm carrying my DJI Osmo Pocket around. And then when I turn this camera on, I've also got a wide lens on it as well. This comes with the creator combo. I actually didn't even know that it came with the creator combo because it's so small, but I looked into my package and it's there. Wait, let me take off this lens. Oh! And then this is the wide angle lens. Snap it on. So yeah, this is basically my vlogging setup. And we are literally, they're all waiting for me right now. They're like waiting for me to finish doing my what's in the bag. But yeah. Do that again. Thanks. What are all the Chinese words you know so far?
開門啊，手勢啊，冇錯啊。
Okay.
你有嘢不過追住啊。
Leon.
Oh, wow.
This is for my vlog.
Okay. Lego Sifa. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Betty Sit reporting live at the Fisherman Village.
Okay, this store is a convenience store.
Okay.
So when we get off of the school, waiting for the bus, we always go there to buy a drink or snack while we're waiting for the bus.
My high school. So this is your high school?
Yes, from grade 7 to grade 10.
Oh.
I'm a good student, I can say that. 呢個係我細個成日嚟玩嘅地方。
幾多歲
？9歲至12歲。
哇！而家都可以海灘游水。
係啊！日日都嚟呢度游水㗎。哎，好開心！我即係我喺度長大嘅地方嚟嘅。好耐冇見。係啊 ，The Rock I climbed.
How old when you were?
Grade 2, grade 3嘅時候。
Oh, when you were a kid?
Yeah，咁細個嘅時候啊。
Oh. Are you happy?
Yeah，好開心啊！真係好開心。
So my mom wants to see if her house is still here.
Yes.
Okay, Leon, be careful of cow shit. That's cow shit. Is that your house?
Yeah.
Exactly your house?
Yes. 哎呀，好開心啊！我第一次翻嚟呢度啊。
佢其實冇變嘅喎。
係啊，佢主不過佢
裝修咗嘅。
第一好似係咁。哎呀，真係啊！係啊 ，this is my old house, but they changed the exterior. It's not like that, but the layout exact the same. 呢個 pattern 係我哋由細到大喺度㗎。呢個係我哋嘅 old house 嘅。
This pattern?
Yeah.
That's your old house pattern?
Yeah.
Aww. How do you feel, Mom?
I feel so grateful that I can come back to my childhood memory home.
Aww.
Yeah. Before that, my whole house there, when we move out, it's something like that. It's crappy.
Okay, we are finished the day of going to my mom's hometown.
It's a memorable trip for me
Why?
because I'm not sure when I will come back again.
You're gonna come back again. I'm coming back like next year.
Really?
Yeah?
Buy me a business class ticket too. See?
Yes, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Second last day in Hong Kong. Gonna miss it so much. Oh no, we're in trouble. trouble. It's so good. Oh. Wow. We got matching jade bracelets.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. Matchy matchy. Okay, I got some of the photos back. Look how cute. So these are some in the MTR station. Oh my gosh, I love these ones. I'm also obsessed with these ones where we're behind a little bus. And then these ones are milk tea ones at a restaurant. It literally looks like we're on a date. So cute. Leon. Are you a YouTuber?
I'm a mother of YouTuber.
When I started this trip, I admitted to myself and to you that the lack of control in vlogging scared me. On that plane at 2 a.m., I was wrestling with the idea of letting go. For so long, I've built my work around having everything perfectly scripted, planned, and predictable. But vlogging, it's messy, it's unpredictable, and that's exactly what makes it beautiful. Through the moments I couldn't control, like discovering my mom's childhood home or sitting down with my grandpa to hear his stories, I realized something profound. These unscripted, imperfect memories became the heart of this trip. They're the ones that I'll treasure forever, and the ones my family has already asked me to share again and again. For years, I believed that capturing life would take me out of the moment, but this experience showed me the opposite. Vlogging didn't just document my trip, it deepened my connection to my family. It created a way for me to share and relive these moments, not just for myself, but for the people I care about most. And now, as I leave Hong Kong, I'm carrying a newfound appreciation for this process. It's not about control, it's about trust. Trusting the moment, trusting the story, and trusting that it's worth sharing. So, if you've made it this far, I hope this vlog has inspired you. Not just to pick up a camera, but to embrace the unpredictable and find beauty in it too. Thank you for coming along on this journey. I'll see you in the next one.